I am Shantae Nicole, and I want to welcome you to a brand new recording on my YouTube channel called Singing Victory. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope that at this time you can take the moment to press that subscribe button and make sure you hit that bell so that we might stay in communications with one another. So today, it's been a little bit of time since I've sat down before the camera to kind of share what's been going on with me. I've been on a journey. When I started this channel, it was for the purpose of inviting people who are a part of my tribe to join me in the transformation process. And I am finding that this process is not so easy all the time. As a matter of fact, you feel, as you're going through the process, you feel a little uncertain about certain things. You feel a little fearful about things. But nevertheless, we got to keep on pressing forward. So today I wanted to talk about something that I realize I have been kind of battling with. Needless to say, I've been battling with it. And that thing is called being numb. I know that if you have lived life and have gone through traumatic experiences, or at least things that have been very hard for you personally, that, like I said, can be looked at as being traumatic, you may be like me. You might have gone into a place of not wanting to feel because it was so painful over the years. But today I want to talk about that. I want to talk about when you shut yourself off to pain, how you shut yourself off to happy, how you shut yourself off to being able to be touched by the feelings of those that are around you. You shut yourself off to being able to be compassionate. You shut yourself off to just being able to enjoy life as a whole when you become someone who's numb. So I wanted to sit down and have the conversation today about, are you numb? Just ask a simple question. Are you numb? Are you unable to cry when something sad is going on? Are you unable to be extremely ecstatic for something when happiness is going on? Are you unable to identify with someone's depression or identify with someone's disappointment? Are you a parent and unable to understand what your children are feeling? It's a large possibility that you might be numb. Now, I say all that to say, that's been me. I could be around the saddest situation and be sitting there like, it's not that I don't feel bad for the people, but I'm not sad with the people, which is a problem. Now, if you're a Christian, if you believe that Jesus Christ died for your sins, if you open up that Bible, he tells us that we're supposed to weep when someone else is weeping. Be happy when someone else is happy. And if you're not doing that, then that's the sign that there's something going on the inside that you need to work on. Now, I wanted to just sit down and talk about how my numbness manifests itself. So not only am I unable to feel how someone else is feeling, I keep myself busy, which are kind of the things in which you do to numb yourself. If you can keep yourself busy, you don't have to sit down and think about your thoughts. You don't have to sit down and be one with yourself and whatever it is you're feeling at that moment. So when I say keep myself busy, I mean from Monday to Sunday, I'm running. And then if you look at my life, is my life really manifesting greatness because of my running? Now that's the question. Are you running and getting things accomplished? Are you running and preparing your future to leave a legacy? Or are you just running in circles to be running in circles, to be running in circles, to be running in circles, to not feel? You may not be like me, but I'm just talking about me right now because I know I'm not the only person that's numb. So I was thinking about that this weekend. I actually had the amazing honor of being invited to a retreat that was called the Great Exchange. And when I tell you, it was absolutely phenomenal because for the last year or so, I won't even say last year, that may be a stretch, but for the last few months or so, I've been really intrigued by the evolution process of the butterfly. From caterpillar to butterfly, I've been intrigued by it. So much so, like I did a little bit of reading about it, but this weekend I went to a conference that walked me through all 4 stages of the evolution of the butterfly, and just how we as Christians, as spiritual beings, evolve as well, and what that evolution looks like. And it had me taking a look at what's going on the inside of me. which made me want to sit down in front of this camera and have a conversation about being numb. Now, if you are someone that's numb, I'm inviting you on the process of beginning to stop the things that you're doing to numb you. For example, you got to pay attention to what you're doing in life when you start thinking about certain things. What's that thing that you go to, that you do and get lost in, that stops you from feeling? What's that thing? Because I can tell you right now, I'm going to be honest in this video. I'm going to be extremely transparent, and I'm not really concerned about the judgments because my Savior died for me, and He said that my life is not my own. So here I am. I'm going to be completely transparent. So beyond being someone who ran a whole lot, another thing that I did a whole lot was I smoked weed. Here we have it. I was a smoker. I smoked a whole lot of weed. When I say a whole lot, I mean a whole lot. And you know why? Because it stopped me from feeling the pain that I was going through. Now, here it is. I'm in my 3rd decade of life. I tried it when I was a kid, being with other kids and just trying something. Never knew what I was doing, so it never affected me. So I wait to my 3rd decade of life to try that thing again. Just being honest. But that's been, not only that, I'm someone who cannot drink. Didn't have my first drink until I was 26 years old. Did not drink, cannot drink, drinks and get sick, but I'll do that too. You know what I mean? I'll go grab me a bottle of wine and I'm doing that. That's another way in which you numb yourself. How about in real life, I'm not a big TV watcher. I'm one who I enjoy reading more than I do watching TV. But there's points and times where I'll sit down and I'll numb out on TV. Now, when I'm not numbing out on TV, I may have my phone in my hand and all of a sudden I'm on social media, surfbook surfing, or Instagram flicking and clicking and doing, but knowing that there's other things that I need to do. Knowing that there's other things I need to accomplish. Knowing that, one, if you don't sit still with you, if you don't identify what's going on with you, you're never going to become who you need to be. So this video is simply an invitation to invite you to stop doing those things that have you running. Stop doing those things that have you not feeling. Stop using that guy or that woman, because that's another thing. Sexual indiscretion. Who was that? Who was that? Hey, that was me. That was me too. So that was something else I did. I'm not gonna lie about it. I said I would be completely transparent when I sit before this camera. That's another thing. So hey, you, let's do, that was me. So in this season of my life, I don't want to do anything that has me not feeling. As a matter of fact, the first step to me unnumbing has been me stopping my running. So no longer am I running. I've slowed my schedule completely down so that I might be able to actually take care of the things that are important for me and necessary for me to take care of, and then for me to take time to feel. And it's not always easy to feel, but I get to ask myself the question, why are you feeling that way? As a matter of fact, what is that feeling that you're feeling? So I had to pick up a book and look at all the different feelings so I can identify how I'm feeling sometimes. Now I can turn my face to the Lord and say, Lord, why am I feeling this way? What just happened? What thought did I just have that make me feel this way? Now we can really do some deep down work with the Father. It's not until you come to the truth of who you are that you can get beyond where you've been. That's what the whole process of evolution is when you're a Christian, in my opinion. So I want to take this time to just say, I'm inviting you to stop numbing with me. If you are up for the challenge, let's do it. Look at your life and find out what is it that you're doing that's not netting you any profit, or maybe it is. But is it stopping you from feeling? Is it stopping you from being present? What is it stopping you from doing? Now, right over here behind me, I have my favorite sign, which says, go jump in the lake. I'm inviting every last person who clicked on this video today to jump in the lake with me. It's not easy if you don't know how to swim. It's not easy to jump into a lake. But I'm asking you to jump into the lake. Pretty much jump into the process of you beginning to feel again. Now, I make this declaration today. I decree and I declare that everyone watching this video will begin to stop numbing themselves and will become open to the process of feeling again. I decree and I declare that it may be a hard walk, but that the Lord is your strength. In your weakness, His strength is perfected. I decree and I declare over you that happiness will be your end, that success will be your end, that pure relationship will be your end, that you will evolve to the best you that you've ever seen. Because remember, today is your day. Now, again, I'm going to invite you to subscribe to Singing Victory so that we might be able to commune with one another. And I make this commitment to you that I'm going to begin to post these videos weekly like I'm supposed to. So I thank you so much for tuning in to today's video. And I, again, invite you to subscribe. I invite you to tell somebody about what's going on here on this channel. I invite you to leave a comment. Let me know what's going on with you. What have you been doing to numb yourself? Don't be afraid to share this video on any social media platform. Invite people into this community. I thank you so much for tuning in. I, again, want to remind you, this is your day. Today is your day to be a better you. So let's not shy away from that process. I'll see you soon. I'm going to say peace to you until we sing victory again later. See you later.